Welcome back, and we are back with a good break, and that's a good thing. Now we can start again with good psychology. So in daily, GBP is not doing much. It is bullish, but there has hardly been any move. 4 hour breakout structure is there. We can see the overall trend was bearish. From here, this was a good recovery, almost like a Poland flag. This was a new candle. Over here, this is a breakout structure retest of the order block, so it is bullish. Amazing. This is a very strong candle. This was a strong breakdown, but the next candle took out the high, so it's a great candle for the upside. Already testing the order block, it was sideways, so we can expect a good move in GBP. So this is one is a high probability trade, looking very good. But like the last time we learned, that's why SLs are very important. Last time we learned that you should not be attached with your trade. Last time I took 4 trades in NQ, and that's why we took a break. We won't repeat this mistake. Even though this is looking great, perfect, but we will only take 1 trade as per probability and let the market decide if it's a day or not. So this is the zone breakout. We have a perfect 15-minute order block. That's a great. I can't ask for anything better. The price action is perfect. It works or not, that's a different case. We won't be attached to the results. This swing is the least amount of the target. Looking very good. 5 minute. Okay, so we have if it makes, so we are bullish in GBP. If it makes a 15-minute order block, then we can trade that. Otherwise, if it closes above this, then we can trade the 15-minute order block. Otherwise, we have the 5 minute, but it will take time for a 5 minute breakout structure. This is a very good thing. This can be a very good manipulation. If it closes above this, then yeah, that was a very, and this is looking amazing because you can see the higher time frame. The zone was created, giving a breakout in 5 minutes. The zone was created. Manipulation in this candle might take out this side. This is looking very good. I want to take this trade right now before the session opens, but we'll follow our plan. To be honest, I think I should just take the trade in 15-minute order block. But okay, 15-minute order block or 5 minute order block and retest and 1 minute breakout structure, then we will enter in GBP. If I would have been in profit, then I might have reached more than $30 in this one because this is looking very good. Euro. Okay, so Euro has a wick, so it is bullish. It's not exactly, it is almost neutral because it has a very big wick. It can still continue for the higher side. Overall trend has changed. This was a downtrend, then sideways, then breakout, pullback, and it can continue for the higher side. 4 hour, nice. Yeah, this one is not looking as great as GBP because GBP is somewhere around this level. But over here, it gave a breakdown, and now it's okay. Let me check. Almost the same, but fine. Okay, same breakdown. This is an important level. This might get protected by the sellers, but there is still a big room for us to trade. How much? If it is more than 1%, then that should be enough. Not much room. Same in GBP, but this is not as strong as this one. Let me check. I might go half quantity if that's the case. 4 hour breakout structure looking good. Zone breakout, retest. Not as strong as GBP, but fine. All day sideways. This is a valid 1 hour break order block retest. This was a good momentum. This three are very strong candle sideways, looking good. And in overall trend, you can check in 1 hour. The targets are the high we just saw in 4 hour. These highs over here. This can be a possible target for today as well. Let's look at the entry points. This was a very strong candle, so I would like to wait for it to close above that swing. Okay, 5 minute. Yeah, this is a very. I at least need this 5 minute break of structure. So euro also we are bullish, but we want a 5 minute break of structure above that. Then it will be a confirm bullish break of structure, and this will turn out to be a good manipulation and 1 minute break of structure. Nah, not looking good. JPY is exactly in the middle of its opening price. All day. Almost sideways all day. I might not trade this one. The overall trend is bearish. Good trend, pullback, breakdown, sideways. If it has to continue for the upside, I need a very, very strong breakout. I would not trade JPY. I would not prefer to trade JPY. If I would, I will just mark the levels to see what happens, but I won't trade JPY. This is technically in the order block, but this is a very big wick which I don't like. Might be, oh yeah, there was a news around 7 or somewhere where of USD. So this is a strong breakdown. Unless this swing gets taken out, it's not very wise to take a buy trade. In hourly, yeah, it is good. Selling strength was there. Okay, it's today's. If you see, this was a good strength. Pullback was all right. It is still in a downtrend. Lower lows. Pullback. Good breakdown. This was a strong momentum. Pullback. This was a strong momentum. Retest. It is coming only FEG, but the problem, yeah, the thing you have to see is that this was a strong momentum. If it is coming back in the FEG or the order block or anything, this is almost like an engulfing candle. That's a not good. That's not a good sign. If the selling pressure would have been weak, then it would have retested the order FEG. Then I would prefer to buy. But you can see the strength of sellers are there. So it can be a pullback, then continue. But judging by the pullback, unless it crosses this level, it might give a pullback then continue for the downside. So yeah, I would not like to trade JPY. Let's see gold. If I had to, then I would, as per market sentiment, I should look for self. But the time frame is telling me that it's bullish. So if I had to, then paper, I would look for buys as per the chart JPY. It is already in 1 hour. Technically, if you go with technicals, this is not worth it. Actually, it's not worth it. It is in the order block. There is still, if this candle makes a hammer. So if I had to, then I would wait for 5 minute breakout structure and 1 minute order block. 5 minute order block and 1 minute breakout structure. Paper trade. We'll see what comes out to this, but not looking good. Gold in daily, it is strongly bearish. No wick at the top. Overall trend, yeah, overall trend is almost, I would say, sideways. This was a breakdown. Then it is going up, but the strength, it is almost sideways. It might wait, then give a breakout for the upside or downside, but it will take its time. So far, it will stay in this top and bottom range for a while, I guess. In daily, it is bearish. Technically, it's in the daily order block. Okay, so many wicks. That's something I don't like. So, judging by the overall picture breakdown, okay. From here, if you see, it has been sideways for a while, so I might not trade gold either because it might give it. If it's sideways, then it will give a trend, but it might be tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a good day because the week closing is tomorrow. So we can get a good trend. If today it gets sideways, then tomorrow will be a good day for a trend to plan for a trend in gold. So far, it's for daily. If we check, let's not see this week. That is a news scandal. So in 4 hour strong, then it has been sideways. Two same almost hammer candle with almost closing around its opening price. Current candle is looking strong bearish, but there is still a lot of time. Let's see 1 hour. I might not trade gold either. So yeah, you can see it's in this range, and unless it gives a breakout or breakdown, there is nothing that we can do. I won't trade gold either. Good. We are cutting down the low probability trades. That's a good sign. I will write what's the problem in gold. If I had to, then judging by the trend, you can see a good breakdown, daily trend. This was a good breakdown sideways, and it can continue for the downside. Problem is, after a sideways market, it can also continue for the downside. But overall, if we go, then it can continue for the downside. So we are bearish. We won't trade gold. But if I had to, then I would wait for zone breakdown and maybe 5 minute and anything 5 minute breakout structure or 15 minute breakout structure. Zone breakdown in short. So that would have my been my plan. Don't have many pairs. GBP is looking good, so that's a good thing. Okay, so NQ looking bullish, good. Pullback, now it's going for the higher side. Yesterday also, but it has wicks, and today it might take out one of the wicks, or it might close doji, and next day it gives a good move because tomorrow is Friday. So there is a chance if we might hit SL today and there is no trend, then tomorrow we will get a good trend. 4 hour, nah, not great. This was a good strength, then sideways in the zone, good breakout. Then again, sellers were active. They are trying to protect this swing. It didn't take out the swing. Then if you see today, there is nothing much happening. Small, weak candles, not too much, nothing much. Unless it takes out this high or this low, you can say it's in the zone 4 hour. In 1 hour, if there are strength candle, no, not fine. It's not great. Weak candles, nothing much. It might come around here, then go for the downside. So we will also not trade NQ. This is not a bad candle. It has a wick, which I don't like. If I had to, then I would look for buys. It's in the hourly order block, so we will just see paper trade. We are bullish. 15 minute. That's yeah, okay. This is a good trend. I might go half quantity or one third quantity. So it's in the zone. It was in the zone. Gave a manipulation, breakout, retest, and it might continue for the higher side. So I need a 5 minute break of structure. That's important thing. So I would go one third quantity. So NQ, we are bullish. 5 minute break of structure. There is a problem that it might. Okay, so you can see it's almost like a Poland flag, 50% retracement, and it can continue for the higher side. If I had to bet, then yeah, upside is not a bad choice. So 5 minute break of structure and 1 minute break of structure. Okay, so it is if this candle gives up. Let's see. I'm only going one third quantity, so that's a fine thing. The problem is NQ might just if it doesn't retrace, then fine, we won't trade. That's the plan. Let's see. Market has opened and euro is it might give we will have to wait. Okay, so GBP is looking great, but retest of this FEG is needed. Maybe 3 minute break of structure. This is also fine, but a small retracement would have been a better. I'll wait. This is still a very good place to enter. Even though there is no wick, but we will wait. This is also. I just want a sweep of the opening. So this we have a FEG over here. So I'll wait for the sweep and euro. That's a good thing that it's still not as strong as this, but when we get a breakout, then we can trade. And NQ, there is still time. So I took an entry in GBP because I don't want to miss out on the trend. Yes, you should wait for the pullback, but that's why I went with half quantity. That's the wise choice. Should not miss. And I also took a trade in euro. In 1 minute, my entry was somewhere around here, and my SL is. So these are the two open position. I went half quantity over here, and euro is looking good in 5 minute break. It might come for the retest. Then I'm okay with that because it's looking good. So I went with full quantity in euro yes, and half quantity in GBP. Let's see. And if around still NQ still has a way to go, so we'll wait. So these are the two open position. Let's see. So what a market. This was a very good trade, as you can see. Ultimately, it met the target over here. I marked that FEG. This what a market. I had to go out, but ultimately the results were I lost all the three trades, and I went half quantity in GBP. It was looking very good, but because there were I didn't think it will give a retracement, so I went with half quantity over here, and we got stopped out. It did meet the target of this Fibonacci, and then euro was looking great. See, that's why it's very important that it doesn't matter how great it looks, it can fail. So this one was looking very good. I got stopped out somewhere around here. The target was somewhere around here. I was expecting maybe I might pass my step 2 in a single flow, but as you can see it reversed, and NQ was very tempting, if I would have not taken a break of 2 days, then I would have actually grabbed this opportunity and I might have passed the account. You can see the flow, how great it went. I took an entry around, I went with one third quantity. Actually, it ultimately ended up being half quantity, but fine. So, over somewhere around here, or maybe here, I don't remember exactly. Okay, somewhere around here at the top, at the breakout, it was looking good. In 5 minutes, I thought it will give a breakout. So, I took an entry over here and it got stopped out. And when I saw this candle momentum, I've seen this so many times. Sometimes I wonder that I should only trade NQ for ever for three trades in NQ following the trend can make a great sum of money. I will see if because I don't know if NQ moves this great every day, every week. I got stopped out when I saw this candle break down this one and this follow up candle over here. These are very strong candles in 1 minute. You can see that these were choppy candles. Okay, all right, this was a good breakout, but this was a very strong candle. So I was like, yeah, it might reverse, and you can see the momentum. How yeah, I calculated I would have made around 300 almost 6-7% if I went with my usual size and held my trade. Someone could have entered the breakdown, SL at the top at 1 is to 10. Not the first time I'm looking at it, but fine. So far, we have our own plan we will follow. In the longer run, if I see that NQ is just doing this every day, it looks so easy to trade this. You can see there is no place to exit, breakdown, breakdown, pullback, breakdown. There is no place to exit, and the trend is crazy. I don't know if it's the market for the time being, but if these types of trend comes every once in a while, even if in 2 weeks I get one trade like this, it's a very, very, very easy way to make money. So far, we have our own setup. We will follow that. So ultimately, $15 lost in NQ and 15 in GBP and around 30 in Euro. So ultimately, we lost $60 and our balance is somewhere around 940. So we are down 1.2%, $60. And tomorrow is weekend, so we might get a good trade tomorrow and see you tomorrow. Bye.